Yahawashi, Rakah Kadash, all praise, honor, and glory go to the Most High Yahweh. In the name of His Son, Yahawashi. I just want to come to you with a quick hit. The title of this one in the NLT is Future Glory for Yahawashi. And this is talking about how much the Father really loves His people of Israel. Because we know in the end, all Israel will be saved. But in these last days, only the remnant will be saved, His elect. And, we need scriptures like this through these tough times where, in this flesh, it can get very, challenging. You can be very, it could just be a battle. But I never like to say that it's hard or burdensome because of this particular scripture I want to read before I get into Isaiah 54. This is 1 John 5:3. And it says, loving Yahweh means keeping His commandments, and His commandments are not burdensome. So we know that it's not really a hard thing to love the Lord, especially when there's so many things to love Him about, starting with His Son, Yahawashi Mashiach, the King, the Savior, the Deliverer of the nation of Israel, in particular His holy elect in these last days. Also, that we are given the gift of the Rakah Kadash down here to help us out, fight through all the different battles, this fleshly demons that try to attack us. But sometimes, because we're in the flesh, we do fall. We do, make mistakes. We do go off. And when we do, we have to make sure that we're always remembering this in Isaiah. I'm going to start in Isaiah 54. I'll start in verse 8. It says, in a burst of anger, I turn my face away from for a little while. But with everlasting love, I will have compassion on you, says Yahweh, your Redeemer. Why? It says, just as I swore in the time of Noah, that I would never again let a flood cover the earth. So now I swear that I will never again be angry and punish you. And that's a great thing because, we can feel very punished in this truth when we're not doing exactly what we know we should be doing at any particular time. Sometimes this flesh really tries to take over. We read about it in Romans 7. Paul talks about it very well, about how it's a battle every day, the flesh against the spirit. But verse 10 I wanted to get to, it says, for the mountains may move and the hills disappear, but even then my faithful love for you will remain. My covenant of blessing will never be broken, says Yahweh, who has mercy on you. And we need that type of encouragement sometimes because, like I said, I know for myself, I can let my mind just go. Let my mind just float off into different areas that I don't want it to go. And then I can allow myself to, just be flat out, sometimes try to get lazy with just, in my mind, not being as diligent as I need to be on certain things in certain areas where it calls for diligence. And, all glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi that, He still has me doing His work. He still gives me the understanding, the truth. I still love it. I'm still trying to build up the brethren. I'm still trying to build up my family. I'm still trying to be about the holy elect, because that's what it's all about. And He continues just to push me along, and I'm pretty sure everyone can understand that. Yet at certain times, we just loathe this world. We loathe everything about it. We loathe everything that we see. People that don't want to love the Lord, people that don't have any respect for the Lord, and people who want to continue with these idols and these different ways of the Western world. And it could be so damaging to your faith at times if you allow it to hit you, and you can make it hard on yourself. And that's why I want to take it to 1 John 5:3 first, because it should never be burdensome loving the Lord, doing what He calls you to do, which is to do His work and to follow His Son Yahawashi Mashiach and have faith into the end. I want to get out one precept on that. And it says in the book of Ezekiel 34:25, it says, and I will make with them a covenant of peace and will cause the evil beast to cease out of the land. And we're hastening for that day when we don't have to deal with the evilness of this world, when we don't have to deal with Esau, Edom, and his crooked ways that's corrupted our people because of, our going off. And we're looking for that day when everything will be righteous and his law will be in effect to its full. In the kingdom, it says, and they shall dwell safely in the wilderness and sleep in the woods. We're looking for that day where, when it doesn't come off to be so burdensome, so hard, and we're just focused on doing His will, and we're the governing bodies. Then we're on top again, and everyone has to answer to what the Lord wants us to do, and this evil ways, these idols, these pagan ideologies, these ideologies, these different things that's out here that are designed just to throw off our people, will be removed, and our people who we love, but don't understand it, they'll finally be clean, they'll finally be delivered, and we're just waiting and hastening for that day. Until that day, we continue just to call out to the Lord for mercy and deliverance, and continue to do the work to the best of our ability, keeping these commandments to the best of our ability. If you go over to the book of Malachi 2:5, it says, "My covenant was with him of life and peace, and I gave them to him for the fear wherewith he feared me, and was afraid before my name." And that's why we get on point once we go off quickly. We stay always in the fear of the Lord, because we know He is the greatest power that you're ever going to experience, and that power is given over to Yahawashi Mashiach, His Son, in these last days, so that we can worship Him as well, and lift Him up high as well for being obedient to the Father. And we look to be obedient like Him until the end. We look to be changed. We want our lips to always be singing that new song. We want those new bodies. We want everything be governed by Yahawashi and his 144. We want these things to happen, because the way the world is right now, it's just dwindling, and it's dwindling to oblivion. It's just desolate. It's just dead out here. Our people are dead, and I'm getting sick of seeing it. And because of that, sometimes I got to be honest. Those are the main factors where we in my opinion, we speaking as a man, we allow ourselves to go sometimes and go off, because we got to continuously deal with all this evilness and all these things on this earth that are against the Lord. And we're looking for those evil beasts to be removed, so that we can always, give honor and praise as the Israelites did when they left Egypt. Numbers 25:12. For those that in the beginning, some of them went off, and that's the battle. We don't want to go off to the point where we just forget about the Lord and goes back to those idols. It says in Numbers 25:12, "Wherefore say, behold, I give unto him my covenant of peace." And we thank Yahweh for that. We thank Yahawashi for being our leader, our forerunner, our author of a faith. We thank, if we're of that number, if you're praying to be of that number, that that you were given this ability since the beginning of time. And we just praise Yahweh for all these different things, because it's like I said, I don't want to say it's tough, but it's a battle. It's a battle out here. And I encourage all the elect to continue just to stay under order, making sure that you're staying in connection with the body some way, form, or fashion. If you can't be in there physical, being there with the videos, being there encouraging brothers while they're doing the videos, making sure that you are continuing just to keep the Shabbats, the holy days, to the best of your ability, and most importantly, keep your faith in Yahawashi Mashiach, because He overcame it all, and he was designed to do that so that He can be the inspiration for His holy elect in these last days. Stay in the scriptures, continue to pray in the Spirit, continue to move in the Spirit, continue to walk with the Lord. And no matter what, nothing can take you out. As it says in Isaiah 54:10, it says, "Neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, says Yahweh, to have mercy on thee." He has mercy on his loved ones. He has mercy on those that He has chosen. And you got to walk in that way, knowing that He does. Wow, still fearing Him, still understanding that that we're in His flesh, and we're going to do things that are not going to be expedient towards our deliverance. But that's where we got to count on Yahawashi. That's where we really got to just know that He already paid the price, and His blood is what covers us. And not be afraid to suffer through these things. It's like I said, it's tough. I'm sorry, it's a battle, but it shouldn't be burdensome. It shouldn't be that tough when the Lord loves you so much. So with that, just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakachadash. Double honors to all the apostles, elders, teachers, preachers, priests, bishops that came before me that taught me this truth, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the true prophets of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, who've been doing this work for, before these videos, also in the libraries, getting the information that we need, that we're now studying, bringing it out so that we can fact check and making sure that, what they're saying are true, and that they encourage that, who were taught by their apostles and elders before them. And shalom, peace be to you, to his holy elect. Till next time, Yahweh.